proud of my kids. They had a chance in the first half to let go of the rope, and they didn't, and then they started the half. We just got to figure out how to finish games collectively, be connected. Cameron was, he was a beast. Just, we were trying different things and, trying to get guys just to stay in front and make it a tough thing. First half, they got 16 points on second chances. 16. And we were down 5 or 6, whatever we were down. And then we started rebounding, and you come back. I thought TB did some really good stuff today. 11 and 11, and I was on him because he fouled the last time. But, he did good stuff. We, like I said, we probably took more threes than normal, but we talked about it would probably be the case because of how they play. And Darius obviously played well, did some good stuff. So.
Yeah, you mentioned Cam Boozer there, obviously having the night he had. You're used to seeing freshmen have really nice nights. Is there anything in particular that makes him, as special as he is, and is there anything you feel like?
He knows who he is, and he plays that way. When guys are delusional, they usually hurt themselves. Like, this is who you are, so play that way. And that's what he does. Not trying to invent stuff. This is who I am.
And he only had 2 points in the first 13 or so minutes, and then after that he, did what he did.
As soon as he figured out I can put my shoulder into this guy's chest and move him, then that's all he did. Again, you could try 12 different things or do what you do well and just do it over and over and over and over. For him being that young, it's, pretty neat.
John, do you feel like Carter and DJ right now are struggling to maybe find what their role is or where they are in the pecking order right now?
No, I don't think so. Again, we talked before this game about be a finisher and rebound like crazy. That's all you need to worry about. Be a finisher. When you get that ball, get to that rim, and then rebound both offensively and defensively. Be that guy. Now, the other guy kind of goes in and does that, Billy. And so when you're looking, and Billy had it going, and today the other guys had it going, and that's why DJ didn't play as much. But it's, I know who DJ is a player, and I respect him and love him as a player, love coaching him. But look, when you're coaching, sometimes the way the game goes, somebody plays more and somebody plays less. Next game it may be somebody else. Maybe Carter plays more and Billy plays less. But yeah, we had our chance to win. You could say this guy, that guy. We had our chance. And when we 2 or 3 plays in a row and they went straight where they went, and we didn't answer.
Yeah, kind of like you mentioned, 7-point lead, I think, with 10 minutes left. What are those next steps to closing out a game?
Try to get it to 20. They weren't, they're a top team. You get up, you need to ask them, how did you get down 7, 10? How did that happen? You're playing basketball and there's swings in the game, but when you look back, did they offensive rebound in that stretch? Did you stop them and they still got a basket? Did you miss an open shot? These kids aren't machines and they're not robots. Stuff happens. Do you get down? Last year we were giving up 20-point leads, and all of a sudden it came down to the last shot.
You obviously play a really hard schedule for a reason. You want to help these guys grow. Are you satisfied, tonight, are you satisfied that you saw some growth there in these situations that will pay off for you down the road?
Yeah. Both of the games, on the road at Michigan State, everybody's figuring out they're better than everybody thought, and we had our chance to win that game. We had our chance to win this game, and we know how good they are. And I still, I'm telling our guys, we're fine. I got a good group. They were more connected today than they've been. which is why we were able to play the way we played. Now it's, okay, how do you get separation? We did. We got it to 7. When you get that separation, how do you start putting people away? Normally it'll come down to defense and rebounding and then making easy plays on offense and putting more pressure on their offense to make baskets. But if you give them a missed shot, an offensive rebound, come down, bad shot, throw it ahead, make a 3, we're still learning. I mean, but look, the kids fought. It isn't like they didn't. And so.
Connor.
Yeah, Coach, there was a stretch where Malik Ewan made a couple really good plays. What did you think of his performance tonight, and do you think he can build on this?
He has to. He has to. There was a play that our game plan was to absolutely pressure their 5 or 4, whoever caught it, and he backed away. Were you tired? Then sub yourself, because the guy then throws for an assist. I mean, stuff like that where, why didn't you attempt to go get that ball? Are you tired? But he'll play, and all of a sudden you look at, okay, and then he kind of reverts. And I told him, you just got to fight, man. This is not the cute game. Just fight, and he can do it. And he'll do it. Like, I got all the faith that he's going to keep trying, and I haven't given up on him. But also, I'm coaching to win a game.
You mentioned Darius briefly. Is it encouraging? This is the biggest stage maybe of his career so far, and he has a night like this, kind of carries you guys offensively?
Yeah. Yep. And I think, like I said, I mean, you're in this kind of game, and TB did what he did, going after balls, and then you see Darius do it. Malik showed signs. Early in the game, it looked like the game was a little big for him. And I told him at halftime, you shoot the ball. If you're open and you don't shoot it, I'm taking you out. You'll make shots. And then he made a couple, and, what happens, I don't make 2 shots. I got to do something. And that something is usually bad. It's a turnover, a bad shot, a layup that you didn't need to take. Instead of, why didn't you take the open? Well, I missed 3 and I'm kind of embarrassed. Well, you just keep playing. Like I told him prior to the game, we did our practice. This is time to just play. And but you tell them to have fun, and it was a slugfest. It's hard to have fun when you're getting your ear turned and guys' chest. I mean, it's. But they, like I said, I got a team that's not going to quit. We got things we got to figure out. I got to do my job with this group and continue to figure out, because every team is different, how are we going to finish off a game? What do we do? How do we play? So that's on me, not these kids.
Yeah, just to follow up on Malik, what do you think the forwards learned in a game where, Duke out rebounds, they get a lot of second chance points?
Who are we talking about?
Just the forwards, and with Duke out rebounding and getting a lot of second.
They're
points.
really big, and what they do is they keep people around the basket so that if you're fighting and not trying to get the ball, you're not getting it. If you don't fight, you get pushed into the cheerleaders. You got to fight and then go attempt to go get the ball. And in the first half, we either fought or got pushed into the cheerleaders, but we didn't try to grab enough balls. Even at the end, I mean, Billy was right there and, got grabbed on the one, but the other one, he kind of went over him and just grabbed the ball. I mean,
And some of the out of bounds turnovers, is there anything you can do there, or is that just something that comes?
what out of bounds turner are you talking about?
The ones where they stepped on the end line? a few
Oh,
times?
you're talking about stepping your feet out?
Yeah.
We talk about it all the time. In practice, we're talking about it. No, it's a good question. Like, guys, you won't believe this. The court's so big, and if you step your foot into the first row, you're out of bounds. So you got to, if you're in that corner, you don't have a whole lot of space behind you. But again, we had 12 turnovers in a game where, and we get out rebounded by 8. But
Yeah, in the back? Nancy?
Coach, how quickly do you think shift to Louisville now?
we're off, I believe, tomorrow. So I'll watch this tape. I'll watch 2 or 3 of those games, and we'll get ready for doing something on Saturday and Sunday. When do we play them?
Wednesday.
So we have some time. Yeah. I want to grieve over this first, and then I'll figure out Louisville.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you.